Hello and welcome back to my channel, Create with Lulu. Today we're going to be doing 3 more Christmas crafts. Let's get started. First off, we're going to be making these super cute paper ornaments. You can use whatever paper you want for this. I'm just going to be using white paper because I just want my ornaments to be white. And you're just going to trace a jar of however big you want your ornament to be on a piece of paper. And I just folded my paper so that I could cut out multiple circles at once. You're going to need 32 of these circles for your ornament, and you can do whatever size ornament you want. So just cut all the circles you need. I ended up making 3 ornaments. Okay, and then once you have all of your paper cut out, then you're going to fold all of the pieces of paper that you just cut out in half. So fold them all. Now for this next step, you're going to need glue. I'm just using a hot glue gun because it dries faster, and you're just going to put 1 stripe of hot glue down the center of your piece of paper and do that to all of your pieces of paper that you just folded. Okay, next up, you're going to do 2 stripes of glue on each one of the pieces of paper that you just glued. And then you're gonna glue 32 of those pieces of paper together, and then you have your ornament. And then you're gonna put 2 more pieces of glue and fold your ornament around and squish it together, and there you go. And now you have a super cute ornament with a really cool design. Now I'm just going to repeat the same thing to make the rest of my ornaments. Okay, and now we gotta add the strings on these ornaments so you can hang them on your Christmas tree. So just measure it however long you want the string to be, cut it off, then you're gonna take your hot glue gun and add a little bit of hot glue in there, and then you're just going to take the end of your string and shove it in that like little hole, and then just let it dry in the glue, and they're done. It's that simple. Okay, this next craft might be my favorite. We're going to make big paper snowflakes. You're just going to need some brown bags. I got mine at the dollar store, hot glue gun, pencil, and some scissors. Okay, you need 9 of these paper bags to make 1 snowflake. So you're gonna add a stripe of hot glue on the bottom and 1 down the middle, and then glue 4 of these paper bags together. And you can also use white ones if you want white snowflakes. I just like the boho natural look of the brown. So you want to make so that you have a stack of 4 and then a stack of 5 paper bags. So here's my 2 stacks. One's a stack of 4, one's a stack of 5. Then you're going to trace the design on to one of these stacks because the scissors can't get through all 9 bags at once. So trace the design that you want. I'm just doing 2 circles on this one and then some straight lines at the top, and that's what's going to make your snowflake shape. Then go ahead and cut it out, and then trace that onto the next bag so that it's exactly the same. And once you have finished tracing it, then you can go ahead and cut that out as well. Then once you have your 2 cutouts, you're just going to do the same thing and glue them together. So put a line of hot glue on the bottom and a line down the center. And then take your other stack and press it down on top. Okay, now it's time to assemble the snowflake. So you're gonna open up the paper bag, now that's all glued together, put your hand through on each side just to make it a little bit easier, and then you're gonna put a stripe of hot glue with your hot glue gun on one of those sides. So I put a stripe down the center there, and then you're gonna stick your hand in the other side of the bag and pull it together and like squash it together, and then there you go. And that's what holds together your snowflake. It's that simple. And now I'm just gonna make a bunch of these. And it's so much fun to play around with the different patterns to cut out on the bags to make so many different snowflakes, and none of them are ever going to be the same, so that's what's so cool about these, and I love how they turned out. Okay, for the next craft, you're going to need some wooden beads. I just got mine off of Amazon. You're also gonna need some jute string or something to make your garland on. I just got mine from the dollar store, then put a piece of tape on the end of it so it's easier to stick through all of your beads. I needed a garland for my 4.5-foot Christmas tree, so my garland string is going to be 14 feet, which is really long, and I didn't want to use all of the beads, so you'll see later that I end up spacing them out. But first you need to put all of your beads on the string. So that's what I'm doing here. It takes quite a bit of time, but I just listened to a good audiobook and it helped pass the time a lot quicker. Okay, and you can see here I measured it out to make sure that it was long enough, and that's how many beads I put on there, and then I ended up spacing them out. So I put them in like clumps of 3 so that there's some string in between, so it's not all solid beads, because that would take so many beads. So I just spaced them out in clumps of 3 and 4. Then you're going to take your hot glue gun and put a dab of hot glue on either end so that the beads don't move around. And there you go. Now you have a super cute natural beaded garland, and now I'm just going to put it on my Christmas tree. I hope you enjoyed these Christmas crafts. If you did, please like and subscribe and comment down below which craft was your favorite. I would really appreciate that. I also decided to make some really cute wooden ornaments, and I just strung some on extra jute string and hung them on my Christmas tree. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!